Hello friends, welcome to Education Expert. Myself Prachi and today we will start a new chapter of Bio Class 9, that is Cell, the structure and function unit of life. This is the video of part 1 of this chapter. So before begin this chapter, please subscribe my channel and also hit the like button if you like this video. So let's start it. Friends, do you know what are the living organisms made up of? Yes, all living beings are made up of cells. This makes cell the structure unit of life. A single cell can perform all basic functions that any organism perform. That is nutrition, respiration, response to stimuli, growth, reproduction and excretion. This makes the cell function unit of life. So cells are the structure and the function unit of life. Now we are going to see that how cells were discovered.
How cells were discovered. In 1665, Robert Hooke, a famous scientist, decided to observe a part of the bark of a tree called the cork under a simple magnifying device. He observed thin slices of a cork under a very simple magnifying instrument. He noticed partition boxes in the cork. Some say these boxes appeared like a honeycomb, a hexagonal structure that is found on the inside of a beehive. Hooke thought it resembled a prayer room, where one box was separated from the other by a wall or a partition. These prayer rooms were called cells, so Hooke named these boxes cells. However, for the next 150 years, not much was known about the structure and function of the cell. It was only after the discovery of a much more powerful microscope that these structures could be magnified and scientists were able to learn more about the cell. Scientists observed living organisms such as onions under a microscope and found that all living organisms are made of cells.
So after watching the video, there is a timeline to know the history of discovery of cells. We know that all organisms are made up of cells, but an organism can be made up of one cell or billion of cells. So there are unicellular and multicellular organisms. Unicellular organisms are organisms which are made up of one cell. For example, amoeba, paramecium and bacteria. Multicellular organisms are organisms which are made up of more than one cell. For example, plants, human beings, ants, etc. Whether it is a unicellular organism or a multicellular organism, it can perform all the basic functions that is necessary for a life. For example, respiration, digestion, reproduction, nutrition, etc. For example, the process of digestion is carried out by a food vacuole in amoeba, whereas human beings have a stomach for the same process. The amoeba moves by changing its shape. It can also form force field which help it to move. It means cells can be different in shape, size and function. The shape of the cell is dependent on its function. For example, red blood cell, epithelial cells, nerve cells, etc. I have an interesting fact with me for all of you. The smallest cell is a microplasm that is around 1 mm in diameter, whereas the biggest cell is an oocyte that is around 125 mm in diameter. Friends, did you know scientists estimated that the first cell originated on Earth about 3.8 billion years ago. This was the beginning of life on Earth. So with this, we are come to the end of this video. Today, in this video, we have learned the basic introduction of this chapter. I hope you all understand this. In next video, we will see about the structural organization of the cell. So, if you are the new visitor, then please subscribe my channel and also hit the like button. Thanks.